What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you're from. We're going to do a full market update again today. The market is up and running again. Volume is increasing quite a bit, and volatility as well, as most of you know. Volume as yesterday it was 16 billion, is up to 24.5 billion right now. First of all, when we're looking at this week, we are bound to see a lot of volatility. All right, we have the debate between Harris and Trump on Tuesday. It's Tuesday in the US, but for most of us from Europe and Asia, it will be Wednesday night, right? So that will cause a lot of volatility, probably depending on how that will go. And then on Wednesday, we also obviously have the inflation rate and CPI numbers. So I'll keep you updated on those. For now, just know that we're going to see volatility. And when we're looking at the prices today, I mean, if you look at the 15-minute time frame here, since the US opening especially, we've seen a lot of volatility as well, where we had a relatively big dump earlier into the opening, and then over the course of the last 45 minutes or so, we're recovering. So yeah, let's start off with Bitcoin, and then afterwards we'll talk a little bit more about altcoins. I have a new idea of how to tackle altcoins in these videos, which is hopefully a little bit more structured for all of you, so it's a little bit easier to follow. But let me know down in the comments. All right. For now, we'll start with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin had a relatively good start over the course of today. The stock markets opened relatively positive, as you can see. Pre-market we pumped up quite a bit, and now there's also some bullish continuation. Russell 2000 also relatively bullish today, so that's good. That's good to see. The markets, like if you look at crypto as a whole, is also at a strong support, so this was to be expected. This is also, if you still remember my video yesterday, what I expected. But the thing is that I still do think the market is very weak. The fundamentals of this week could change that. The fundamentals of this week could be those catalysts that we need to actually turn bullish. But if you look at the momentum right now, if you look at the order flow, like I do expect some more bullish momentum into 56, 57, maybe 58, but that would be a stretch. But overall, I do think that even though I expect this on the short term, we will remain bearish here. At least we won't break out and get very bullish. Like I said, the catalyst and the fundamentals of this week could change that. But they need to be very positive and they need to be very bullish to do that. I mean, if you look at the order flow, for example, right here, what you see is that instantly after the US opening, you have a big sell-off of positions. And then most of the bullish momentum we've seen right here, so this latest green candle, is shorts closing, which is not the momentum you want, all right? It's also some longs opening, but you want to see a lot of longs being opened and the momentum coming from there. So yeah, I think if we zoom out to the market structure here, I think more mean reversion here is possible, and I also do expect it. But unless something fundamentally changes, I don't think we'll break out, unfortunately. And I still think it's most likely that we'll either get into some sort of a consolidation here, or that we're going for lower lows, depending on the next 12 to 16 hours. All right, so I'll still keep you updated on that later as well. Now, when we're talking about altcoins, if you don't know, if you join my Discord group, I don't do it in the Telegram group yet. There I post a daily watch list of cryptos that I think can be bullish, which has been quite useful for a lot of members in the Discord in the last month or so. Back then I started, but that looks like this, all right? And this is a little bit more of a structured way of looking at the best altcoins today. Now, this is the list for this morning. So, for example, I would cut Sui. I don't think Sui anymore is a coin you really need to watch. It was very, like, it's been on my watch list for a couple of days, right? So for the last couple of days, it was an awesome crypto to trade. And arguably, it is still bullish. So I still do think you need to keep an eye on it. But the other ones, such as Rats, Zen, Quant, and RSR, are definitely cryptos I think you need to watch. Quant is definitely being scam pumped, but if this gets a major bullish breakout on the daily, I think this can rally much higher into the 85s at the very least. And then we're looking at Zen. Zen is also very close to getting a major bullish breakout here above 8.25. which is a major level here on higher time frames. If that breaks, I'm probably going to enter a position on that as well. Rats, I'm already in a position, but this has also got a big bullish breakout here, a ton of support in this pocket, reacting very well so far, as you can see as well. So that's another coin from the watch list. And which one did I have again? So you can like pause the screen now and just look at these coins and think for yourself as well. Like, do I think some of these are interesting? Saga as well, but Saga is probably going to be a little bit slower. But also a relatively bullish short-term market structure here, and also got a bullish breakout last week or last weekend on Saturday. And then lastly, TON and all of its affiliations. If you look at the higher time frames here, I think this is still bearish, so be careful. But we did get a significant reclaim here above 4.9 and hopefully also $5, which is a very significant bullish breakout above a significant level. So therefore it was also on my watch list. And then if we look at other coins, yeah, RSR. All right, so RSR is doing exactly the same. Very strong resistance level right here with the 382 fib at 0.54 cents. Break above that, probably going to go higher, at least into the 0.6 cents area. But yeah, so those are the top altcoins for today. There's other altcoins as well that are interesting to watch, like Aave, Maker, Phantom, of course, but I cannot put everything on the watch list, nor can I show you everything. So be careful with the markets in general, because like I said, even though I do expect some more bullish momentum from Bitcoin and therefore the markets, I don't think it will be sustainable, and therefore altcoins will also be difficult to trade. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.